So I recently made a post asking if I should go back to making analysis videos, and 91% of you guys said yes. And I'm a man of my word, so I'm back after 2 whole months with another analysis. Mr. Boom just bombarded us with the second part of episode 77, and it was just damn, like literally, I thought TV Woman was the strongest female, but Camera Woman came on top for real. And it seems like bro Rambo, it also simping. Don't worry bro, you're not alone. Camera Woman is definitely on her redemption arc now. And it seems like the whole camera race is back in their prime, as everyone is now trying to imitate Plunderman style. Let's be honest, we all thought that the cameraman in the leak was Plunderman. But don't get your hopes down, because Boom said that he could return one day. But we must not forget about Dark Speaker Man, who can potentially return as well. I will be answering some questions that you may have asked yourself, like, who are these SWAT team in this picture? Who is this large cameraman? Will Camera Woman ever be my waifu? Well, I will be answering these, so let's jump right into this video. The episode starts off right after part 1. After Rambo showed that he was relieved to be accepted by the large cameraman, 2 X-Wing Astro interrupts them. But bro Rambo showed us that he's ready for anything as he took out his 2 huge knives and tackles the Astro with so much speed. It's so brave for bro to 1v1 the Astro like that. The Strider Camera and MJ Toilet both decided to jump the other Astro together. But DJ Toilet just fled the scene, bruh. Our POV notices that the SWAT mutant is having a hard time. So without a second thought, he swiftly flew over to him and easily kills one of the little Astros. After he helps out the SWAT mutant with one of the Astros that almost killed him in part 1. Let's just say he wasn't a match for this duo, because bro literally ghosted them. And the SWAT mutant decided to be a little show-off here, because a few small Astros came in and he threw his cycle at them, which instantly kills all of them. And it came back to him like a boomerang. Tell me, that isn't the coolest thing you've seen in this whole episode. After this, he grins at us and flew away. But our POV noticed that he dropped something, but when he walked over to pick it up, we see that it's a picture of a SWAT team. And the SWAT mutant is most likely one of the men here. And it's either one of these men. But after looking at this picture, I noticed the secret agent was in this looking directly at the camera. And there is also a red arrow pointing at him with a question mark. It's most likely the SWAT mutant who drew that arrow and that question mark. But the real question is, why is he so concerned about who the secret agent is? I guess we will have to wait for more episodes to come out for this question to be answered. On the top left of the picture, we see that this was all the way back in 1978, and since we don't know what year the modern day in Skibidi Toilet takes place, we don't know how long ago this picture was taken. On the top right, it also shows Alpha Hill's lab. Most likely these people worked for Alpha Hill's lab, but at the bottom there's a text that reads, Special Government Objects Defenseman Services. Forgive me for being brain dead as always, but I have no clue of what that could mean. Right after this, we see as another X-Wing Astro flew in, but right as our POV was about to open his shield, he noticed that the Astro wasn't on him. We see DJ Toilet join the battle, showing off his upgrades. The Astro fires attacks at DJ, but it's doing nothing to him. DJ then fires him his laser at him. But when the Astro attacks him back, the energy balls just stops right in front of him. Due to using his speakers, DJ, with a cocky smile, then reflects the attack back at the Astro, which resulted in his face turning peach red. And someone landed the finishing attack, but we don't know who, but it was definitely one of the upgraded cameramen who arrived just after this scene. The G Squad is definitely on top for real, who thought that these guys who were just stupid toilet causing chaos would become one of the elite characters of the series. Like the MJ Toilet literally went from a screaming creepy toilet to a whole-ass samurai. And Rambo also went from a creepy mutant toilet to a whole Chad. The G Squad members are now some of my favorites characters now. This next scene had me speechless. We see as one of our old friends came back from resting and is now back on the battlefield with huge upgrades. The large cameramen are literally mini titans. Only OG Skibidi Toilet fans will remember this guy. He was the cameraman who got disinfected in episode 34. Bro came in and landed one heavy punch on the Astro, which sent it flying. The Astro attacks him, but this Chad uses a plasma shield to block its attacks and rams into the Astro with it. And bro went full-on Chainsaw Man mode and used his chainsaw to completely drop a fatality on the poor Astro Toilet. And oh my god, the background music hits so hard with this. It feels like I'm watching the end of a movie or an anime series. A few Astros came to challenge this big boy, but they failed miserably, as bro easily dealt with all of them one by one using Zingbi's new gun without any difficulties. And what we saw after was truly an amazing sight to see. We see as the cameramen came out with their upgrades, and everyone was fully upgraded to the max. Even the ordinary cameraman had a blue glow on their flash camera, and we saw that it had more camera striders. So my theory of there being more than one camera strider turned out to be accurate. The camera race is on top for real. I don't care what anybody say, they're definitely the second strongest race, if not the strongest, because these technologies are insane. Props to all the camera scientists and the engineers for real, as well as the doctors. In my opinion, the camera race is probably the smartest race, to be honest. Just look at those insane upgrades. These technologies never fail to disappoint me, and they never will. Now my theory is that we will see a big fight in this area with some Astros against these reinforcements cameramen. And while that is happening, we will also see a fight with G-Man in his Titan form against Titan TV Man. Because in an interview, Boom did say, we will see them, and he said that they will fight. Maybe I'm just yapping, but I did hear that we will see a Titan in part 3 or part 4. One of the cameramen fired his gun at an Astro, but it didn't do much damage. That's when we see two plungers flying in, and they literally broke off the Astro toilet's head. And we saw that it was from Camerawoman in the flesh, so that giant boom leak was definitely hers. And oh my god, she looks like an angel that came down from heaven to lead me to the afterlife. She attacked the Astro, beating it with the plungers while showing off her giant a little. She also did a cute flip, but she wasn't finished. She went full-on Astro Duchess mode and fired all four of her lasers at the Astro's face, killing it instantly. I thought TV Woman was the strongest female, but looks like Plungerman's death boosted Camerawoman a bit too much. Now she's probably stronger than her POV. She went from simping for Dave to the commander of the cameraman really fast. Before I continue, I noticed one of the cameramen doing one-hand push-ups in the background. Bro had plenty of time to do that, bruh. And this sniper cameraman here has headphones with cat ears. I think bro is a furry or something. I can't wait to see how the speaker men and the TV men step out with their upgrades, because the cameramen are really on top right now. After Rambo saw the thick camerawoman, bro got a bit too excited and started checking her out before saying, damn. And I don't give him wrong, like I do the same thing too. After Camerawoman came down, she let out so much aura that I could hardly breathe. I think her aura is on the same level with Shadow TV Man. After she came down, she walked up to us and let out her hand to help up our POV. But before he could have grabbed her hand, his camera started glitching out a bit, and we saw Camerawoman's human version, aka Kathy, and she actually spoke saying, as one until the end. And she has a little scar on her mouth. It's not revealed how she got this, but I believe that before they became camera people, something happened. Or maybe she got it while she were in the process of becoming a camera. But I don't know if our POV was actually seeing things. Some of you might say this is how they talk, but if that was true, we would have seen that multiple times already. So I believe that he was actually seeing things. Probably after he saw the picture, he remembered his human self, and when everyone used to be human. After we got up, we give her a thumbs up, and instead of giving us back a double thumbs up, she just nods. Her personality really changed a lot after Plungerman's death, and I believe that she and Plunger were actually together or even married, because if I like someone and they died in war, I won't go on a redemption arc like that. Or maybe I would, but that's besides the point. And it looks like Camerawoman is the leader of these cameramen. Because of the hat she has, she'd make a great leader with her new personality. I just gotta have her. Make sure to put like and subscribe to the channel, and support me on my journey to rizzing up the female trio, Elite TV Agent out.